All right. MSG night 2 slash night 1 for all it's worth. Did Phish play last night? Yeah. Did FC review it? No. So did they play? No. I don't think so. He offers no explanations, straight into the recap, not even bothering with the subtleties of what happened last night, which were later revealed in the set list live stream. Made it clear he was at Billy Strings. Apparently, a great show in his idea. But as far as the recap, loving the mention of the Mike Gordon fashion. Any mention of no mention of the scarf, but the pants apparently very tight, tight enough to question why they were busting out a Casbot dance number. Turtle in the Clouds, great song, but basically a full-on musical number of just choreography and dancing and Janet Jackson backup dancer style dance moves, which apparently the pants made it. From there, goes into one of the weird things for me was the red marker, already apparent, which makes it very clear it's a second take. There's a first take out there, like one of those lost albums. It's like the Smile of our generation. Any F-Zappa videos that are first takes that are for whatever reason scrapped. Like what were in those videos? Why did he scrap them? But again, this one starts off with the red marker everywhere. But huge fan of Mike Gordon songs, as am I, as are most Phish fans. But not a fan of Yarmouth Road. I actually like Yarmouth Road. I think it's catchy. Cheesy, catchy. Honeybees is a foolish lyric, but it's still a fun song. But to go on a limb and say I'm not a fan of that Gordon song, all right, fair enough. From there, there's a Fago. There are at least 3 Fago references, but no more, no less. Almost seemed to glaze over that part of the set. I didn't know they played Fago first set. I was watching at the local drink establishment and stepped out for a few minutes, came back. Apparently, Fago was played. And it was mentioned at no more than 3 times by FC. I do wish he would have acknowledged My Guitar Gently Weeps a little more. That's a huge song to bust out, one I've been chasing for years. And for him to kind of glaze over that, he almost went straight into second set. It was like, why play Walls? Boom, going on second set. Why not acknowledge them playing the Beatles tune, including Trey's guitar playing? Lots of criticism on the Trey guitar playing as of late. Did he crush it? Was it flubbed terribly? And that's why they chose Walls. Again, more insight would have been appreciated, but he chose to move directly into set 2. And for me, that was one of those Rocky victory laps. He's running up the stairs at the end. He just says, I called that song, which he did. I tuned in. I didn't tune in for it, but I caught the live stream from the set break. Great 18-minute stream. More or less a Q&A / explanation of why he didn't review last night. But at one point he did say, I don't know. I don't like calling songs. I'm not good at that. I'm going to say Carini. Guess what song opened second set? As if it weren't clear that he is mainlined into the Phish. I mean, there's been moments lately on Fantasy Tour. They played Bye Bye Foot a few weeks back for somebody on Fantasy Tour, and then was the Guy Forget or / Guy Forget or Guy Forget, as FC pronounces it. Another Fantasy Tour post that was acknowledged, but I think the band might just be attuned to the point that they have their notifications on their phone, like you and most of you do. Anyways, moving on to 2001, he trashes the Woos, which I agree with, but points the finger at Fishman, the little man in the little dress, as he referred to him as. I've always thought Trey's behind the Woos, that which is cheesy as all get out, but good lord, to blame it on Fishman. Um, I don't know if that's the right move, but again, he's tapped in. He knows. He knows what's happening. Fishman probably texted him before the set. I'm going to try the Woos. Don't hate me for it, but of course he did. I don't know. He mentioned "Hood" being the song of the year, song of the fall. I agree. They've crushed "Hood" for 2 shows now. Great version last time at Providence or Nassau, wherever it was. He also mentioned the lack of the red marker spike, which is now the Tweezer reprise of the recaps. When he spikes that red marker, it's a good recap. He wants to go out with a bang. Not tonight. He might be saved it. 2 more shows, 2 more recaps. Might be holding in his back pocket. But there was a boom that was just through the charts. It literally knocked the camera off its whatevering. Just one of those booms where it's like boom, and like earthquake style boom. The boom heard across the world. But solid night 2/night 1. It's weird saying night 2 when he didn't recap night 1, which again is a sore spot for many of us. I obviously had a bit of a breakdown earlier, but he's back. And we got 2 more nights of the decade. Maybe he's got something special. The whiteboard is back. That's special enough. That's already been busted out. There might be some dishes done moments for the last 2 nights. Who knows? We'll leave it at that. All right, boom.